We are officially back on the Storm Warning Show.
We're back.
Yes,
We're back.
yes.
We're back. We're
Shout out to my partner, Hurricane Kiss.
Hey, y'all.
1/3 of the R&B group, Allure. Now, this is
Allure.
Yes.
As the Japanese say.
Yes. This is the part of the show where we talk about a lot that's going on. We try to get into it, but we had our amazing guest, Samantha Cole. If you got cut off on Facebook,
clap it up for her one
sorry.
more time.
You won't get cut off. Well, Facebook cut us off because we ran her song.
Yeah, we ran the song.
So they cut us off.
They was like, y'all not playing
But we was on
Shaggy.
YouTube. Y'all got to know, when we get with Facebook, we on multiple platforms.
Right.
So Facebook, gets funky, you go right to YouTube.
If not, go to Instagram and check out DJ Storm Norm, BKS1,
Absolutely.
or Finding My Purpose, and you can still catch us.
Absolutely. But again, shout out to Samantha Cole, wonderful person, wonderful guest, wonderful artist. Now, we're going to talk about some things today. We was trying to talk about Kanye. We're going to go right into this thing right now.
Yes,
have
sir.
some real talk. Phone lines are open.
Yes,
646-233-1302. Let's talk about this thing. So I was trying to talk to you about Kanye says strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking.
Say what now?
Kanye says strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking.
Knock it off.
Let's break it down.
Nah, knock it off.
All right, so let's listen to what he had to say.
Okay, I want to hear what he has to say.
You know,
I'm not gonna be judgmental first until I hear what he has to say.
Kanye was on the stage with Joel Osteen.
Okay.
Right, because Joel invited him to be a guest and everything, and to come and rock out his Sunday service there.
Okay.
So now, when he brought up the mention of strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking, here's what Kanye had to say. Let's listen to it.
Jesus.
And let's come back. Let's be 100.
Yes.
Let's see if there's any truth into what he's saying. Let's dissect this thing. And I want y'all to keep it 100. This is the late night show. Say how you feel.
Yeah.
You can call in. You can put it in the comment section. We're going to read your comments. You already know what it is. So here's the clip with Kanye with Joel Osteen in regards to strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking. Here's the clip.
Yeah.
Tell you to quiet your voice and not talk about Jesus, so loud. But everything else is so loud around us. When I'm in California or when I'm in Vegas, they got posters up advertising, sex trafficking. Because if there's an advertisement for a strip club, that is advertising sex trafficking, because at the end of the night, when they close up, the manager says, how much traffic do we have? So if it's a man that's going through things with his family or going through things at work and he feels he has to go there, we all end up participating, whether it's the spirits that get advertised to us all the time. Alcohol they call it a spirit. So we get constant advertisement for spirits. We get constant advertisement for strip clubs and other things like that. But then we bring up the name of Jesus, we're told to be quiet that down. So even for someone who's professing God and saying, this is going to be a gospel album, the devil's going to come and do everything he can to distract people from knowing how to fully be in service to the Lord. And all of that arrogance and confidence and cockiness that y'all seen me use before, God is now using for him. Because every time I stand up, I feel that I'm standing up and drawing a line in the sand and saying, I'm here in service to God, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
That's so good, Kanye. Kanye, maybe one of the most powerful, I've heard a lot of your interviews, but maybe, can you speak any to, you said you used to worship the God of fame and the God of some of those things, and that didn't fulfill you. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, because it's presented to us on TV. There's a rumor I heard where they tell you to quiet your voice and not talk about Jesus, so loud. But everything else is so loud around us. When I'm in California or when I'm in Vegas, they got posters up advertising, sex trafficking. Because if there's an advertisement for a strip club, that is advertising sex trafficking, because at the end of the night...
Absolutely.
I get the whole thing of Kanye transitioning and saying, okay, listen, I don't want to do that type of rap music no more. I want to talk about positive things. I want to speak about God, Christ, whatever. That's where his life is at.
Right.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I got a problem with.
Right.
I'm trying to figure, like, how am I gonna say this without sounding messed up?
Nah, just say it.
So Kanye's a dope producer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He can rap, produce, he can write, all of that.
Right.
Those are skill sets. People got to learn preaching is a skill set. So just the same way you got to study your craft for producing, for writing, rapping, all of that.
Right.
You got to do that for preaching too.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't say something like strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking, and then you jump into another subject, and then you jump into another subject, and you all over the place with it, right?
Right.
So I get it. You was trying to make the point. And some of the things you was saying was right. Okay, well, why can't we do that for Jesus? And he got the mass applause. Yeah. But even the greatest natural preachers have learned took speaking classes, and they took they went and studied theology, and all of this so they can be able to tie it in.
Right.
We know a lot of corner preachers and pastors, right? But when you take anything serious, and this is about to become your craft,
Right.
and your lifestyle now, you gotta take that serious too, bro. So maybe you should go to school for theology in public and speaking, you know, and because you are transitioning, so you basically starting over.
Right.
And I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's see what. Shout out to Tony Coleman on the check-in. Shout out to Orlando Chandler on the check-in. Mal Davis, Juanita, Karen Hartstown, Veronica Hughes. Phone lines are open.
Yes.
Y'all heard what I just said. Y'all saw the clip. What's your views? What's your take on it? What's your take on it? Keep it 100.
I've had this term for the past couple of weeks. That's a lot. Justin laughs at me. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot to me usually means like, I ain't trying to deal with that, right? But, okay. For me, like I was saying earlier, when it comes to Kanye, right? I've always been a Kanye fan, right? I actually still am a Kanye fan. I think that what he's doing is dope. Like I said, with his, with the choir and how they just, they're trying to spread, positivity and encourage people to be more, how can I put it? I don't want to have 1,000 brain farts, but you know what I mean? Like, I get that he's trying to bring people to get to this place where they're more in tune with God, right? Always for that. And this is coming from somebody who understands that as people, no matter how good you want to be, no matter how perfect you think you can be, because there's no such thing, we all sin. We've all sinned. We all still sin. And I'm trying to go back to what he said about strip clubs are a form of sex trafficking, right? Okay. There was one point in my life where I didn't understand strip clubs, right? Because I felt like that was just a place for, and this is coming from a girl who loves love, who loves to be in love, who loves to be able to express love, right? And if I'm in a relationship, I want my partner to feel loved to the point that he doesn't need to go to places like a strip club to get entertainment, or to feel like he's loved, or to feel like he has attention or whatever, right? Because when you're in a relationship, and I've said this for countless shows before, when we talk about marriage, and we say that, people think like marriage is, when you sign that paper, that's it.
Right.
The fun's over.
Right.
You want sex? Give it up. You want attention? Give it up. You know what I'm saying? And I've said it all the time. And I've always said that I feel like marriage and you progressing to a different level in your relationship shouldn't be the end all be all of you enjoying each other, right? It shouldn't stop things from happening. So for somebody to say that, and again, this is from me coming from someone who knows a lot of strippers. I have friends who are strippers. Okay, we know. I'm just saying, I have friends who are strippers, and I think that they're phenomenal people. I think they're funny, they're witty, whatever. And I get that sometimes in life, we weren't all put on this earth to be the same person. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I was born to be who I was, then who am I to say that that's not who I was supposed to be? Because when you have friends who are lawyers, you know what I mean? Or police officers or firefighters or gynecologists or whatever, you know what I mean? That they just have, they're in a field that we're not in, that may pay better, or it may be a better lifestyle, whatever. We weren't all meant to be on this earth to all be the same. We were all created differently, right? But a lot of us still want to be treated equally. How men and women want to be treated equally, we know that that's not the case. Should we have the same respect level when it comes to either or? Yes, I believe so, but that's not always the case. So now when you say a strip club is a form of sex trafficking, to me it's a colossal comment in my mind next to idiocity. Is that a word? Idiocity?
You said it.
If I made it up, there you go. I'm just saying, like, when you know people are into a certain thing because maybe they just weren't built for a certain, you know what I mean? Like, for a certain lifestyle, to be the smart one or to be the one that goes out and gets the jobs, whatever. Maybe they just felt like they have too many kids or whatever the case is. Not all strippers are out there doing effed up-ish. You get what I'm saying? A lot of girls are out there just trying to make money because they have families or they have situations that we don't know about. Like, I always say everybody has their story. So before you judge and before you think you could point your finger and be holy art thou holy and say, oh, he or she shouldn't be doing whatsoever, just pause for a second. Like this sex trafficking thing is something that as a mother, it's very real. And as a mother, has me afraid to go outside and call an Uber. Has me outside to go outside and just walk because I'm afraid that I can't even, like back in the day, like how we just, go outside with our headphones. I can't even go outside and enjoy my music because I feel like, somebody might come behind me and bust me over the head and I'm done. You
know what? It's about to get deep. No matter what platform you're listening to us on, share it out right now. Click the share button right now. Share it out. All right. So now I'm glad you brought up this sex trafficking thing because I've been seeing a lot of reports.
Yeah, and real quick, I just feel like I feel like he has to be careful of what. Like, I get that he's in a different place now, and I respect it. I respect it wholeheartedly because like I said earlier, he lost his mom, and that was a huge part of his life. And I feel like he was on a roller coaster for a while. But look who you married to, bruh. Look who you married to. The same woman that gave you a daughter and was still posing naked. And again, this is coming from a woman who I have no issues and no problems with being able to keep a spice between me and the person that I'm with. Without giving details. You get what I'm saying? Right. Like, I believe in being able to keep the attention within you and your partner.
Let me say this though. Okay, but
so Kim getting online and taking a picture of herself in the mirror, butt ass naked.
But listen, let's keep it 100. Gotta say this.
Come on, son.
Both of them changed.
I'm sorry. Have they?
Kanye changed.
We on Kanye? Are we on Kim now?
and Kim changed an awful lot. Let me tell you something right now. So when Kim got on this whole prison reform thing, and I'm going to help people that have been wronged in the prison system get out. That's something she became real passionate about. She's very passionate about it, and she's making waves with it. She's actually getting it done. She's getting people out of the prison system that really shouldn't have been there that long.
Right.
So kudos to her. Can't knock her for that.
Okay.
She's actually going to law school now because she has a passion. She wants to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
So basically, she's following her
father's footsteps.
Of her father.
Right.
People change. People change.
Of course.
You people listening, people watching. I'm gonna say this to you. You are not the same person you were
5 years ago or 10 years ago.
5 years ago.
Right.
10 years ago. 15 years ago. 20 years ago. People change.
Right. So with that
most of the time, hopefully, people change for the better.
Right.
So you got to you got to give that to, because I hear people coming for Kim, and I'm like, hold up, look at where she's at now. I hear people coming for Jay-Z. I'm like, hold up, look at what he's doing now, right? And that's what we got to get back to, the fact that people can change and be different and be better people.
Trust me, I'm very much an advocate for that, right? But I'm also, and maybe this is my own flaw, right? I'm also one of those people that, when it comes to like reality TV and things of that nature, I try not to get consumed with it, because I think that most of it is a fucking clown show.
We're gonna read some comments shortly. Go
Sorry, but I think it's just it's a fucking circus. I'm back, y'all. Hey,
what's the circus?
I'm just saying, like, just what people think is okay to share, and what people think is okay to act like, or to to let the youth see it, whatever. And this is going back to Kanye. I don't want to say like I'm veering off, but going back to Kanye and Kim, right? Like, we've all had our own opinion in regards to Kim Kardashian, right? And I saw a lot of stuff, right, that not necessarily, and again, that I didn't think was wrong, right? We all know Kim. She busted out into the scene with the whole Ray J video, right? And I've always said, I don't think she was wrong for what she did, because she was with her man, right? What was wrong was that, however this video got leaked out, that wasn't for the public. That was for y'all. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know anybody in this lifetime that can say they ain't do that with their man, right? But at the same time, going back to what you said, I believe people can change also, right? But if that's the case, you're married to a woman who's known for all these things. She's been known to do whatever, right? And even though like you said just now, I blame myself for that, because I put myself under a rock to certain things. Like, if I see something, doesn't mean that I think I'm perfect and I don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if Kanye started out, right, the last, I don't know how long they've been together, but whatever the case is, before she actually made that change and started the whole prison reform thing, whatever the case is, how can you can't stand there and say that a strip club is a form of sex trafficking, right? Unless you've experienced certain things, when people can stand there and say, but look at your wife. Like, the things that we've seen your wife do and we've been exposed to, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
the thing we've been exposed to, we could say the same thing. And that's not saying that a person can't change. The same way you just said, Kim can change. A lot of these women in the strip club, they're not there for the, you get what I'm saying? They're not there for that.
Let's keep it 300.
I'm keeping it 500.
Yeah, Kanye say a lot of things.
He says a lot of kooky shit, but
that you like. Come on, bro.
like, come on, bro, for
like,
real.
his justification was, like, I thought he was going somewhere with that. Like, strip clubs is a form of sex trafficking. So, well, think about it. When the strip club closed, the owner says, "How much traffic did we get?" Ha. All right. So
that's a form of saying how much money did we make.
So, Joe Osteen was being very gracious and like, okay, let me get you on to why you are where you at now.
Right.
He tried to flip it and switch it, because again, this goes back to anything you decide to do in life, and that you decide to make your profession, or this is where I'm going to be at in life. You need to have some type of schooling, some type of training,
right,
and develop some type of expertise for it. So it's just because, like, I like to talk or whatever, like, but at the same time, I still, regardless where I took it or not, I still went to school for broadcasting.
Right.
So what I went to school for, I'm actually doing. Now, I get it. Life experience teaches you things just like college. So you can have tons and tons of life experience because you went through life doing this. This is all you did. All you did was fix cars. You never went to school for it, but your father taught you how to fix cars, and your brother and your uncle. So you are expert because you've been doing it for years.
Right.
I get that. Yeah, you've been rapping for a minute. You've been producing for a minute. Don't know your schooling history, none of that, whatever. But being a pastor and being able to speak to people and and bring full sentences together that make sense in paragraphs that make sense, that resonate with people, that's a skill set too. You just might need to go to school for theology, bro, if that's what you're really trying to do.
Yeah.
Just so you can have that in your belt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And we're going to move on. Let's read some comments.
Oof.
Let's read some comments.
Okay, so
Tony Coleman.
He said, I understand where you're coming from, Norm. I love what Kanye is doing. I believe he needs to study as well. This is a new walk for him. He is taking baby steps. And I agree. I definitely agree with that. Orlando Chandler said, I'm using my government name now.
Shout out to Orlando Chandler. All right.
I mean, like you was like Tony just said, and like you just said, like I agree. I feel like everybody should be given the chance to be able to express their new self, right? Because we've literally, it's almost like when you're a child star and people see you basically grow up in front of the camera, right? And it's almost like people are so ignorant to the point where they feel like, oh, Roger, Marquise Houston from Sister, that's how we're gonna always see him. Now he's engaged, married, and love. And nobody talking about Roger. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like Kanye has shown a quite progressive journey to his audience or whatever. We've all seen him go through 1,001 things, from his highs to his lows to his very lows to his what the hell's going on. He needs help. Everybody has an opinion. He needs to get evaluated. He's mental. He got mental illness. People had so much to say. Now he has this, he's on this gospel trip. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. But I'm just saying he's in this new phase of his life, right? And some people are praising him, some people are not. Some people are still calling him crazy. Some people are still saying, "Oh, now you want to be gospel." People are gonna always have their opinion. I'm just saying that when you have gone from one extreme to another, because this come from somebody who I'm all the time happy, and no matter how much I go through, nobody will ever know unless you truly know me. You're not gonna know that I'm actually going through shit. You get what I'm saying? Because I choose not to express it because I believe in God. I know that God is able and He's gonna fix everything that's going wrong in my life. So I don't feel the need to have to express every little bad thing that happens. But certain people, sometimes with Kanye, I feel like he just went through a phase in his life where it was like he had no control over it. You get what I'm saying? So things just happened and everybody chose to judge him. So now that he's on this this spiritual trip, people are still judging him. Some are on his side and some aren't at the same time. I just feel like when you've lived the life that you live, because I'm pretty sure that he done sat in a couple of strip clubs and gave money and had a couple of lap dances, you have to be careful about what you say. Because a lot of these women aren't out here to do wrong. A lot of these women truly and honestly believe that there's no other way for them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Am I making sense or am I not?
No,
I'm just saying,
you make it sense.
So when you say things like that, you gotta be careful because
here's the thing. What we gotta learn is,
come
on. Everybody has their own point in time when they grow.
Absolutely.
And when they have a growth spurt or whatever the case may be. With Ye, he just got this transition, this transformation, whatever the case. You have to give people their own time to do that. So because you changed, you can't expect other people to change just like that at the drop of the dime. Right. They have to see eventually maybe what you saw. They have to go through maybe what you went through or whatever before they decide to change. So if you think like, okay, I've changed, now everybody got to change. So when I walk into a strip club now, I'm going to say that it's wrong and all the dancers need to walk out. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
and it's not reality. Everybody has to go through their period, their transformation period. Just like, everybody wants to get saved. I mean, Kanye wants everybody to get saved and all that. Everybody has to go through their time with things. Let's read the comment.
So Tony Coleman says,
Shout
share.
out to Tony Coleman.
Shout out to Tony. Don't forget to share the show.
Summer dude.
He was at a breaking point, which everyone has. Exactly. Orlando Chandler says, just shared it. Rasul Lewin says, why does the validity of religion always get such an easy pass on these broadcasts?
The validity of religion?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Rasul Lewin.
You could call in or we could talk about it. All right.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move on from it, bro.
Yeah.
There's a difference between religion and faith.
Hello, somebody.
All right, you could be again. You could be religiously a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
You could be religiously addicted to sex.
Right.
You could be religiously whatever. So there's a difference between religion. I don't believe in religion. I never did believe in religion. I don't believe in organized religion.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Baptist. You're Episcopalian. You're this. You're that. No, I don't believe in none of that. Because that's division.
That's just organized confusion to me.
But it's division.
Yeah.
So Norm don't believe in division. All right? Because when you start talking about at the end of the day, right? We can say what we want. There's one God. There's one God for all of us.
Whoever you think he is.
We don't know. We don't know the answers to it all.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say this. All right, none of us existed in ancient times. None of us.
At all.
So, Rasul, bruh, you going based on what you've been taught. I'm going based on what I've been taught. You're going based on what your parents taught you, whatever. You can research all you want. We all know any type of book you pick up has been tampered and diluted with over the process of the years. So all you could do is have what? Faith.
Yep.
All you can do is have faith. And this is where people get it twisted. There's black, white, yellow, brown, pink, blue people, whatever the case may be. All of us are different, but we're all human beings, right?
Right.
So when we talk about the grand scheme of things, if you do have faith that there is a higher power, there's one.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
And we also all know that everybody has an opinion.
Either you believe in there's a God, or you believe in there's a Big Bang Theory that made us from monkeys into this or whatever like that. So it's either one of the two.
Or you're an atheist and you don't believe in anything.
But that's where they go with it.
Yeah.
So it's either one of the two.
Right.
It's either one of the two. So let's cut it out with this, the religion and faith thing. I don't believe in religion. I believe in faith. I have faith that there's a God. I have faith there's a Jesus Christ. All right? There's Jesus Christ. If you don't believe in that, then you don't believe in it.
Right.
All right? But the whole thing is, I got respect for the Bible, but I also got respect for the Quran. It's what you believe. And there's truths in both of those books.
Right.
And I'm going to leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We're going to go into the next thing, but let's read some comments. Yeah. Shout out to Tony Coleman.
Yes, that's an excellent response, General. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I just feel like we're at a point in time in life. I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for as long as I was going to church. As a kid, I was very confused. Because my mother, we were raised at St. Cecilia's, was a Catholic church. And I was at an age that was so young that I didn't understand what I was listening to. I didn't understand the word. I didn't understand what I was supposed to receive. I would sleep in the bench on my mother's lap, and she would wake me up, get up, you gotta stand up. I didn't get it. And then as I got older, I went to Pentecostal church, where I met Lisa.
Okay.
Funny story, Snapple fact. I met Lisa and her family at the Pentecostal church that I was going to downtown. And even though I enjoyed the music, I enjoyed the unity, I enjoyed the love, I still didn't get it. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't until I got older and went to, I think the first church that I ever went to was, Aaliyah's church, Aaliyah's grandfather's church. A mixture between Aaliyah's grandfather's church and Lalisha's church. Shout out to Goodwill and John Davis, who was the pastor at Aaliyah's grandfather's church, a grandfather. And that was where I found my reality, so to speak. I always, as a young kid, always believed that when you go to church, you're supposed to find a sense of peace, and you're supposed to walk out of that house and feel cleansed and feel like you were delivered, and feel like everything that you were feeling, every pain that you felt, whatever was weighing you down, when you walk out those doors, was left behind. Like Jesus, God just lifted it up off your back and said, there's no longer your battle, it's mine. You get what I'm saying? So, and I still wasn't grown up to fully understand it, but I knew what I wanted, I knew what I needed when I went to church. It got to a point that people take religion so far, and I'm happy you said that, where I don't believe in religion. I just believe in what I believe in. I got older and understood that, okay, if I have to come to church and still hear the same thing that's going on in the street, happening in church, why am I here?
See, understand this about
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, about this whole thing with
It's too much.
You know, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim,
Yeah,
I'm this,
yeah.
I'm that.
Come on.
I'm a Baptist, Episcopalian, I'm Methodist, I'm this. I'm
Believe
Catholic,
what you believe, but respect
I'm
other
that,
beliefs.
whatever.
That's it.
Again, all that's religion.
Right.
So faith is basically
Faith
what
is way
you
bigger.
trust.
Exactly.
What you trust? I trust that there's a higher power than myself. There is
Exactly.
something bigger than Norm out there. There is something bigger than Akisa out there
Absolutely.
that kind of that rules over us all. You know what I'm saying? That created us all.
Right.
At the end of the day, and this is what people get it twisted, man. I say this all the time. Division is the devil's biggest tool. Division is the devil's greatest weapon he ever created. If he can divide us into thinking that this is that, this is better than that, this is better than that, red is better than blue, Crips is better than Bloods,
Right.
Cowboys are better than Giants, whatever the case may be. I'm using, but it's division. But it's all a way of division.
Right.
We gotta stop falling for the okie doke. Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
People are dying over religion.
Yeah. Seriously.
You're not supposed to die over the religion. Over religion. The Bible speaks about what? Love. Love thy what?
Thy
Neighbor.
neighbor.
Quran speaks about that too. But it's like we want to fight over things that we truly don't understand because it was way a lot of stuff, you know. Oh well, 1,000 years ago. How do you know?
Exactly.
I'm not even 100 yet. You're not even 100 yet. How do you know what really went down 1,000 years ago? So all you can do
Just have faith.
is have faith.
That's it. And that's what I realized
Faith.
at a very young but mature, semi-mature age, that it wasn't about going to church every Sunday. It wasn't about what the preacher was preaching. It wasn't about what the pastor was saying. It wasn't about anything but your faith. I had to learn that the hard way. You know what I mean? Like when you hear the word of God and you hear certain sermons and you hear, you know, certain messages that, you know, of course you receive them and you feel them. But for me, a 19-year-old girl who lost her mother and then a few years down the line lost her father, that taught me something that the Bible could, you know, that not could never, but that it didn't prepare me for. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, how can you teach one thing and then take something away so special, you know what I'm saying, to me, that basically helped me breathe. You took that from me, and I remember, you know, just feeling like I was so angry at God and whoever I believed in at the time, where I stepped back years ago and was like, yo, like I'm not gonna be this religious person, like this Bible toting, whatever. I'm just gonna continue to have faith if I can have the strength to do that, and have faith and just continue to just share that with other people. Like just keep having faith.
Listen,
You know what I mean? Like it's
no doubt.
Everybody's gonna have their opinion.
Let's acknowledge some people in the chat. Shout out to Walter Lucky Church
Hi, Lucky.
in the building.
Hi, baby.
Shout out to everybody trickling in the
Yes.
building. Phone lines are open. Call in 646
233
1302.
02.
Again, I'm going to say it, then we're going to move on. You only know what you've been told and what
Right.
you've been taught,
Yeah.
right? So again, it's all about what do you believe.
Yeah.
You know, what you feel is the truth. All right? All of us are different, man. But listen, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, we all gonna realize it's one creator for all of us, for all of this whole big existence.
Right.
It's
Here
one
today,
creator.
gone tomorrow.
We've been so busy fighting over
Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, or I'm Muslim.
Like,
I'm
get
Christian,
it together, y'all.
I'm Jewish. I'm this. I'm that. I'm that. I'm better than you. What I practice is better than yours, and this and this and that.
Yeah.
All that's division. It's a tool. It's a weapon.
To cause even
And
more
who
separation.
creates the greatest weapons, man? You know, the devil. Just like if you believe in God, you got to believe in the devil too.
Of
If
course.
you believe in the devil, you got to believe in a God too. So at the end of the day, we need to really realize what's being going on, because we all being played.
Absolutely.
All of us being played.
Yep.
And this real talk. Real talk. Take it how you want it. Let's read some comments, and then we're going to move on. Tony said there is a universal love that has a presence in our lives.
Shout out to Fat Lace. What up, Jason?
Shout out to Fat Lace Jason. Lucky said, I'm very spiritual. Go ahead.
I'm very spiritual, and I believe that we all believe in God, the universe, Buddha, or whatever we decide to call that higher power in our own unique, beautiful way. Exactly. And I feel like no matter who we receive in our lives and who we lean on and who we turn to as far as, you know, our word or what's gonna give us that feeling that we need to get through our day, you have to respect that. We're not gonna, you know, we all, again, going back to what I was saying earlier, if we were all built or created to be the same person, there would be no diversity. There would be no differences. There would be no balance. There would be nothing. There would be nothing. If I was born to be like you, what the hell do we have left? You get what I'm saying? Man, woman, man. Like, so should I be mad that Norm don't got titties? Like, come on, stop. Like, I just feel like sometimes religion is taken to a point.
I did gain some weight, so.
But it's all in the belly. It's all in the belly. I'm just saying, like, I just. This and honestly speaking, this was one of the reasons why I stopped. And y'all can say what y'all want. I really don't care, because your like opinions don't even matter to me no more. I stopped going to church, right? For the most part, I can sit in my house and read my Bible and pray with my kids and do what I have to do, and I feel safe because I'm doing within me and my children. I'm not going into a house where people are still acting like they're in the street, judging, walking in. Oh, what homegirl got on? What this one got on? Oh, what you heard about what this one did over there? Oh, you see Sister Mary's son over there?
Because that's not. It's not what it's supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be that way, but it is what it is. No. And most people are affected by it. I wasn't affected. I just said I'm just not gonna go. I choose when I want to go. You get what I'm saying?
But you know what?
And that's sad.
It's funny we're talking about this because I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all right now. So here's what's happening right now in our society, right? And
all the time.
And the internet is running wild. So social media is running rampant.
Yep.
With a lot of disrespect. And I'm gonna say this to say this. Right now, y'all say religion, I say faith. Faith is under attack at its highest. I see memes out there about Jesus, condemning Jesus or dissing Jesus. I see memes out there about the Bible. I see memes out there about this, Muslims. It's like faith, period, is under attack. For you to see somebody disrespect Jesus Christ, and again, I'm not talking about the white man that looks like a doobie brother. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. So there's memes out there that respect Jesus. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe. There's memes out there that respect Islam. There's memes out there that respect disrespect. So many different faiths and religions, whatever. Right. Faith itself is under attack. Who would put faith under attack? And this is what I need y'all to understand, man. It's like there are things happening right now where we need to say, whoa, all right, so this is not right. We got to start distinguishing, through this crazy world of social media, and everybody wants to do it for the gram. We have to start distinguishing what's not right. This is not right. Certain things I don't buy into, certain things I don't laugh at, whatever, because I'm like, y'all going too far.
Right.
Y'all pushing that envelope a little bit too far to get a like or to get a follow or whatever the case may be. Certain things, Norm don't play with.
Right.
Certain things I'm not rocking with. I just don't play with. I'm like, ooh. Listen, because I may pick up a Bible, Norm would never diss the Quran. Exactly. Norm would never diss the Torah or whatever. That's what these people believe. I know Muslims that came over to Christianity. I know Christians that came over to Islam. Yep. I know,
and they're amazing.
Tiffany Haddish is claiming she's Jewish. She's having a bar mitzvah or whatever the case may be. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, man. Right. Listen, because at the end of the day, we all gonna get the same message. Watch. We're gonna realize and wake up one day and be like, well, okay, So my thing is, we have to see what's going on. When you have something, and Jesus is supposed to be about love,
right,
and forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you tag? Just say if it wasn't, the name wasn't Jesus. If it was Akisa, if Akisa is about love and forgiveness, why would you attack that? That's what you gotta think about. Why would you attack something that's about love and forgiveness? So when you see people attacking something that's about love and forgiveness, right? The Bible is a book of what? Discipline, life principles.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you attack that? The same with the Quran. Why would you attack that?
I honestly think
Question the people that attack that.
I think it's a generational thing, and I say that because I feel like with every generation, there's so much pain out there. There's so much hurt out there. There's so many things that are happening right now that to me honestly scares the shit out of me. As a mother, as a woman, as a person, just in general, like I know that I'm not a perfect person because ain't nobody more perfect than God. I've always been taught that. I believe that. You know what I mean? And I feel like if we were all meant to be perfect, what is that? You know what I'm saying? We're all meant to make mistakes and have flaws. But the things that I've been seeing lately, again, as a mother and as a grandmother, put so much fear in me that I'm like, I'm afraid to just let my daughter be herself and just go to work. And I annoy her. I'm like, you call me as soon as you get on the bus. Call me as soon as you get over here. And I know she's like, Ma, please. But it's like anything can happen when you're not looking and you're not alert enough. And I'm trying to instill that in her because my daughter has this way of being like, she thinks she a thug. She thinks she my husband. She thinks she the man of the house. And I'm like, as much as you feel that, you still have to be careful. Because you too have a child that you have to look after and you have to live for.
Absolutely.
And it's like, and I have so much fear that I could literally go outside one day and somebody just chooses to not have the same amount of faith that we have and not have a care in the world and say, I'm gonna beat this chick over the head with a bat, or I'm gonna walk behind her and stick her with a syringe and throw her in the trunk of my car. There's so much going on that should be putting so much fear in us to make us stand together. But it just seems like it's a generational thing where these younger kids, these young folk behind us are just on this like vigilante, like if I don't do this, that, and the third, I'm not cool. And it's honestly, it's really scary. It's scary to the point where it is testing my faith. You get what I'm saying? Like, because to me, I just feel like how can as a nation so much of us have so much faith, but yet so much scary shit is happening.
Shout out to Powers.
Hey,
Power
Morty.
Security.
Power Security. I thought it was Power DJ Power. Hello, you guys. Yes, please stay alert and stay safe. Like, and we gotta talk about some of these things that's happening with the sex trafficking. We're gonna play some stuff in a second, but like, please, like, seriously, like, if you have faith, so much to where you don't give up on. You have kids, like, yo, keep reinforcing these tactics or like these be careful messages, whatever you have to do, because like there's so much evil out there that's right now to me is overpowering our faith, and that's the part that scares me.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's the part that scares me.
And that's what's happening, man.
It's messed up. It's so messed up.
It's funny, man. And I'm gonna find it for y'all. Being that we talking about this, see if you can read some comments. Can you? Oh, you can't go to Facebook. And
I got you.
Yeah, read some comments from the FB. But I want to pull this up for y'all, man. And shout out to everybody on the check-in. We will read your comments.
Yes.
I want somebody to call in based on what we're talking about. Call in. Phone lines are officially open now. Call
646 233
233. Oh, Lord.
I said
646 233 1302.
I said 233. You were just saying 646 at the same time. But we still here, though.
Absolutely. Call in.
Yes.
We're going to read some comments right now before we go into our other stories. Shout out to my man Anthony Southwell.
Okay, we here.
On the check-in.
Okay,
right,
so I read Walter's message before. Demetra, hey Demetra, miss you, lady.
What's
she
up,
says,
Demetra?
My mama always kept it 100 with me and my sisters about God's mercy and wreath. From a very early age, she taught us that God's will was greater than what I want, and that there was always a reason. Hold on, let me open it up. 1 second, Lord. Okay, she's from day one, she taught us to walk by faith and not by sight.
Right.
And she reinforced the Bible and God's word to us with love and understanding. As an adult, I don't claim a particular religion, and I have a reverence for the Lord and His word, and teaching it to everyone with love and understanding.
Who said that?
Dimitri.
Yo, shout out. Let me clap it up. Let me clap it up for Dimitri.
Yes. And that was it.
All right.
And Lucky's still on.
All right, so I'm glad because on the Man Cave show we talked about this, but being that we're here, and being that you said it's an evil world.
It is. Very.
It's funny because one thing Kanye did talk about with Joel Osteen about symbolism and about images and the wrong messages getting to kids. And Celine Dion has a new clothing line out. And if you didn't catch the Man Cave show, she got a new clothing line out. And it's dark and it's gloomy. And she partnered up with some questionable people.
Is that the one where she has like the upside down crosses on it?
It's called Celine No.
I'm sorry, what now?
That's
you had a
exactly,
stutter?
No, it's called Celine No.
No.
No. Yes.
What the hell is that?
Okay.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I want y'all to watch this.
Come on, Celine.
But look how the enemy tries to infiltrate. We're gonna have some real
like
talk.
Like these gray hairs are infiltrating my scalp, y'all. Nah, seriously, for real?
Celine, no. And I'm so shocked that Celine do.
No, I heard about this months ago, but I didn't want to accept it.
I can't rock with it no more. I'm sorry. If
my heart will not go on,
if
Celine.
Everybody is muting R. Kelly, mute this broad too, because she done lost her damn mind. And it's funny because I don't even rock with Fox News.
At all.
But the Fox News reporters was like shaking their head like, really? I'm going to show y'all the clip now. Know where you at. The Storm Warner Show with Hurricane Kiss and Storm Northern General.
We're baffled. Hurricane
Here's the clip.
Kiss.
Here's the clip. Pay attention to this, Kiss.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Clothing line.
Yes.
Singer Celine Dion, let them have those things.
Yes.
Is pushing. No one gets that joke except us, but
Okay.
what's going on?
This line is called Celine No. I swear to God.
What?
That's it. Celine No. And this is the website. It says, to liberate children from the traditional roles of boy and girl. It's to amplify the discussion about a humanistic education which is gender-free. She rolled out this new fashion line, and it's in conjunction with an Israeli fashion line, with this very bizarre ad. Oh. She walks into a maternity ward, blows glitter around the room. All the boys are in blue, the girls are in pink, not after she does her magic. And then in one of the bassinets, this big voodoo doll appears. It's a very strange line. See it on the right-hand side of your screen? See it?
Ew.
Okay.
Why is that enticing for a clothing?
Let me show you the bizarre fashions, okay? These are gender neutral, but they're very dark. There are skulls in the collection. Why you would put babies in skulls, I don't know. Bones.
Planned Parenthood.
There's this all-seeing eye that's, a big thing with
is that kind of the Antifa child?
Secret groups.
What was that?
Bizarre. And this group, this new, they have demonic designs with horn hoodies for kids.
I thought it was Halloween.
Very dark.
Good as that.
Look at this. This is from their Instagram page.
That looks like something out of the Wizard of Oz when the Lollipop Kids. Or
It's really sick.
Lullaby League came.
Well, Celine Dion and the founders of this brand explained themselves in a CNN interview. Watch this.
We're at Celine Dion trying to shape the future of all human beings by saying, find your own individuality.
We bring a new order as a concept
into the world.
Do you know what? You don't know what they're going to become later. And you don't want for them to have psychologiquement a problem of growth and say, I'm supposed to be like that, I'm supposed to say that, I'm supposed to dress like this because I'm a guy, I'm a boy, I'm supposed to do... No, you don't know.
I think that's what people are going to say about this line. Celine, no.
No, this is going to go the way of Murphy Brown, okay? It's all going to be rejected by the customer. I don't even understand this.
Unless you're a member of the Addams family or a satanic cult, why would you dress your infant in this wear?
But they admitted, but they admitted what their goals are.
A new order.
They want a new order. They want to affect the culture, change the way people...
Yeah. Her heart may go on.
Stay alert, yo. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. Y'all with me? Stay woke. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. New order. The new order.
Nah, she done felt the damn Titanic again.
Listen.
She playing herself.
Listen, man.
No.
I'm gonna say this again. Faith and goodness is under attack.
Oh my Lord.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Okay, so Lucky said I can always count on him. Now what in the Witches of Eastwick is this?
See?
Somebody called Dr. Bombay immediately. Orlando Chandler said there's no way in Hades my child will walk out the house dressed like that.
Come on.
Tony Coleman said this is sick, and Dorothy Norman says, wow. I'm okay. I'm about to fix my statement because I was getting ready to say I'm so surprised, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't understand what is happening today where people are so, oh my God, like y'all, like for real, like as y'all know I'm a sailor, I'm trying to stop, but she's fucking bugging. It's a late night show. She is fucking bugging. How do you, a woman who has expressed and shared music that has been positive for the most part, you lost your husband, everybody grieved for you, you have these kids. How the hell do you think that
she
this
lost
shit
her
is?
faith.
She lost, and I was getting ready. Yo, me and Justin, because me and Justin are huge Celine Dion fans. I love Celine Dion,
done.
but this shit just like rubbed me so wrong right now. Like, yo, like me and my daughter.
Did y'all see that?
Yo,
Y'all
I'm
saw
so
it.
careful about what I buy Justice. I have like 3 scarves in my house, like head scarves. They have skulls. They don't mean shit to me. There's just skulls on it. But when I go out and buy stuff for my grandson, I don't buy stuff that has, like dark stuff. We buy him headphones and like, cuddly things.
Listen.
What is wrong? What the hell's going on?
Satanism, symbolism.
Yo, that shit is sad.
Symbolism
it's sad.
is real. And you gotta understand where it starts. If we can attack the children, if we can attack them from the start, we'll have them later on. And like I said, man, it gets deep. I'm not trying to even get this deep this late at night.
But it's like
just
sometimes
stay woke.
you have to, because like, what the
stay
hell are you thinking?
Woke. I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
And listen, if you saw the little goat
horns.
thing and
Like,
the
what the
horns
hell?
or whatever.
Yo.
You talk about been talking about Illuminati for years, the New World Order for years. You heard her. You heard what she said, and Celine rocking with that.
Yo.
Hashtag mute Celine Dion.
Yeah, like girl, come on now.
Hashtag mute Celine Dion. Yo, you trying to infiltrate through our children?
Yeah, for real. Like, don't play with my kids.
Yeah.
Tony Coleman said that's demonic. Joel Mercado said, I mean, I get what they're trying to do. Ooh, I get what they're trying to do, but this is a crazy way of going about it. Clothing is dark and wicked, and what's up with that new order shit? Crazy. Demetra said, I get the concept they're going for, but it's stupid and they need to stop. There is no such thing as gender neutral in my home. Come either you are a girl or you are a boy. You're going to have, one second, you're going to have to get to know the appendage God gave you until you're 18 years old, and then you're on your own to decide, because my insurance will not pay for that bullshit. Demetra, I miss you. Tony,
What's up, Demetra?
yeah,
Love
Tony,
you, mama.
Tony Coleman says she's reaching too far. Orlando said, not for my kids. Walter says, what confuses me is the way the message is dressed. I get the point, but the delivery is far gone. The dark message and demonic figures are not in line with the message. Orlando said, sorry, Celine, my heart will not go on with this. Exactly. Tony Coleman said, mute Celine Dion. Yeah. Yo, I'm so disappointed. Like,
yeah,
for
start
real.
that up, yo. Hashtag mute Celine Dion. She ain't poisoning our kids. Not the
Listen,
kids
I'm
over
not
here.
going for nobody touching my kids. I'm not going for nobody infiltrating their brains into thinking that devils. How do you put a voodoo doll by a maternity? Yo, oh my God, what is
You
that?
didn't see the ghouls in the back because you was
No, I saw them.
There were ghouls
I
in
saw
the
two
back.
before you pointed to the one on the left, on the right hand side of the damn screen.
So this is my thing, man. I'm telling you right now.
Jesus.
Subliminal
It's the
images.
end days, y'all, for real.
And imagery is everything. And back in the day, right, it used to be this thing that a lot of the 5%ers used to say about television: tell lies to your vision.
Yep.
And you have to be careful of what you allow your eyes to see.
Oh my God.
And take in, right? Because if you're kind of weak-minded, and you're easily influenced, and you're looking at the wrong images, it could bring a different spirit into you. I'm not trying to.
But you
I'm
know
not trying
what?
to go there. All right, so I'm going to stop.
But real quick, and I have to just because I'm a Keisa and I have to. We talking about Kanye, right?
Right.
We're talking about Celine. These are two people, right? Who were in the public eye for so many years, right? Expressing their music, and their music has always been positive, right? But these are also two people who lost, right? And I'm not making an excuse. I'm making an example, not excuses. Two human beings that lost two very special humans in their life. Kanye lost his mother. Celine lost her husband. And I'm not gonna lie, when I lost my mother, y'all couldn't talk to me about a damn thing. You couldn't tell me that God is good. You couldn't tell me amen. You couldn't say, but God's gonna work it out. It's gonna be okay. You could ask everybody around me. I did not want to hear that shit. When my mother passed away, and I'm not gonna say I was dark and I grew horns. No, I was dark because I just felt so alone, and I felt like I lost the most important being in my life. You get what I'm saying? I lost who was just as godly as God. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So when you lose somebody like that, you could either stay dark for a little while, and then you what's the word?
Reemerge.
You emerge again, and you're clean, and you're refreshed again, and you're ready to accept everything positive that God has in store for you, even when you think that you didn't have it. But this shit right here it's beyond, like you said, it's beyond losing your faith. It's beyond not understand that what the message that you're giving.
So when you do,
like, how can you be a mother? No, my ass. How can you be a mother and literally stand and accept you making yourself a part of an image that expresses you being in the middle of something that's so precious, right?
She's being used
a maternity
by
ward, right? An infirmary that has children that were just born who don't know anything yet. Don't even have the sight of smell and seeing and understanding intact yet to even say this is okay, to put a freaking voodoo doll laying in a damn bassinet. Like yo, go home, girl. You are bugging. Like I'm angry. I'm angry, and as an artist and as a fan, I'm hurt because like I love her. You get what I'm saying? Like I've listened to her music.
You love
like,
her talent.
Yo, huh?
You love her talent.
I love her talent, but I've also loved her because she always expressed this very like innocent and pure. No shit now because it's this is crap. I'm just saying for a younger girl who grew up listening to this woman and thinking she has the voice of an angel and all that stuff.
Crazy.
I'm saying a lot of motherfuckers is crazy, but a lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't surfaced yet. And this is what I'm saying. Like every week you laughing, but every week some demonic asshole is emerging. See, this is why we ain't been having a show for a minute. Cause my ass, like that shit is not even funny to me. Oh my God, I play Celine Dion for my grandson when he goes to sleep. And hashtag mute this
Celine
bitch, yo.
Dion. Hashtag mute Celine Dion. I'm telling you right now.
I'm so pissed.
Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all need to make this go viral.
It's not even cute,
Make tonight. Share. Everybody listening needs to share this show because we're talking about some things today.
Exactly. Walter just said exactly what I was getting ready to say just now. She didn't even look like herself. She had a crypt keeper vibe.
Because she was surrounded by minions.
And them two bitches next to her.
Minions. You see how she looked?
They were, ankle biters. Demetria said, I muted her ass years ago. If y'all hadn't told me about this mess, I'd still be in the dark. Lucky said, great point. Dorothy Norman Rucker said, Norm, you are so right about that. Tony Coleman said she probably allowed someone to influence their ideas.
Absolutely.
She went with it.
She looked like mind control.
She didn't look like herself. Walter said, it's like Eddie Murphy playing the preacher in Vampire in Brooklyn. Evil is good. Exactly.
Yes.
Orlando said, can you play the commercial again? Hell nah. Because we're going to end up messing up the electricity. Kami Brown said, peace, love y'all.
Peace.
Love one. Hey, Kim. Demetria said, kiss. That's when the enemy strikes, when they're new and unaware. There's something to the old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but a puppy will follow your lead. This is some country should I got from my grandmama. I'm sure y'all get the point. Mal Davis said, talk about it. Yo, like, come on, man. Like, this shit gotta fucking stop.
All right.
It's getting to the point that I'm really getting aggravated.
So real quick, alert on you was telling me about
the sex traffic,
the Lyft
yes,
drivers.
Like, okay, so I've been getting 1,001. Yeah. My daughter's best friend Amina sent me a video yesterday of this guy. I couldn't share it with Norm because it was on Messenger. I don't know how to save that. But there's so many tips to the sex trafficking awareness. Okay. That you guys need to follow. Like there's certain people who are using older women. I mean, like old ladies. Like if you go to a Macy's or, just put it like this. When you go to Macy's and you got to go buy something, go and get what the hell you need and get out. Do not go to these little perfume spots because the whole place is stank. Don't let anybody spray any perfume on your wrists because now they're using older women to sell fake perfumes to say, oh, come smell this. And when they spray it on your wrist and you smell it, a couple of minutes after it takes effect and once you inhale it, it starts to make you feel woozy, nauseous, and disoriented. And it makes you want to leave where you at that point to go into the parking lot, get to your car. Somebody's going to be watching your ass and they're going to follow you and they're going to kidnap you and you're going to wake up drugged and God forbid something crazy happens where you're like drugged and you're in a cave somewhere. Like this sex trafficking shit is getting beyond control. There was a situation that happened as close as Brooklyn for New Yorkers. It's happening in Atlanta. It's happening in all, just in all parts of the world. We have to be careful. We have to make sure that our kids are safe, our daughters especially, even our boys. Like it's getting out of hand to the point where girls are waking up to go to work. Like this next video we're about to show. This young woman was going to work and her car broke down and her father told her, park the car somewhere and just go get an Uber. We're going to play the video and we're going to see what happened. But please, like for real, just be safe and watch your backs and just take the as much precaution as you possibly can because it's really scary out here for real.
Good morning. I normally don't really be going live like this, but it is early in the morning. I was on my way to work. I dropped my baby girl off at school. My car started acting up, so her dad told me to catch a Lyft and leave my car there, and he would fix it for me. So I called the Lyft, got in the car with the Lyft, noticed that they were taking all these different turns, no major streets, was not following the GPS. Good morning. I normally don't really be going live like this, but it is early in the morning. I was on my way to work. I dropped my baby girl off at school. My car started acting up, so her dad told me
to save one. But the young woman said that she woke up and she was driving to work. She had just dropped off her baby to school, and her car was having trouble. So her father told her to park the car and just get an Uber to work. When she got in the Uber, she noticed that her route was different. And she's speaking to the Uber driver like, sir, you're going the wrong way. Why are you making so many wrong turns? Why are you going this way? Why are you going that way? The whole time, homeboy is not paying her any mind. He's literally ignoring her. Then finally, a couple of minutes into the ride, he says, be quiet. We got a call.
Caller from the 908. State your name. Caller from the 908. State your name where you calling from.
Yeah, this is Powell. From New Jersey, Roselle, New Jersey.
Hey.
Just wanted to comment. How you doing?
What's up, bro?
Good.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on some things that you're talking about with the human trafficking. I'm Officer Powell, owner and president of Powell Security Alliance.
Oh, what's good, bro?
Nice.
What's going on?
How are you?
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that's going on today, man, I try to tell my family the same thing. It's actually getting outrageous because for me, I get a lot of contracts. It's a BART team system that I use, and they send me a lot of contracts that I want to pick up. And it's a lot of stuff that people need special protection, especially in New Jersey and the state of New York as well. It's getting so ridiculous because it's like I don't have enough team players to even go out to do it. That's how bad it's getting out here. And for y'all guys that's talking about like end of times, yes, it is the end of times because we're still in modern slavery right now. We're working for the government. We don't even know it. So that's why they can do anything that they want to do. So shout out to y'all, and y'all doing good. I'm loving it, man. Get the word out there to the people, man.
No doubt,
get it out there because people need to wake up right now. Nobody is waking up. Nobody is being conscious of anything. And that's why I tell a lot of people, I say, look, don't go out by yourself. Don't tag social media because they're watching. And if you're not blocked anything, they're watching you.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to tell people out there.
Thank you so much.
No doubt, bro. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. Y'all keep it up. Keep up the good work. Stay aloft.
No doubt. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, everybody gotta stop with this nonsense of when you put up an Instagram video, like just some random video. Stop putting your location up, cause you never like. I tell my daughter this all the time.
It's hard now.
I know it's hard, but it's like at the same time.
If you got a cell phone, they got your location.
Of course they do, but it's getting to the point that like we know I'm back in New York, right? But my daughter's still working in Jersey, and I'm petrified. I'm petrified for her to travel late nights sometimes because I'm like, yo, like in my mind, I'm thinking every single time she travels from Newark to the Bronx and from the Bronx to Newark, in my brain, I'm thinking there's some creep ass individual that's probably seeing her with the same routine every day. The same way if I have a routine, when you have a routine every single day, there might be somebody that's actually watching you, and it's as scary as it may seem, but it's true. People stand outside; they don't got nothing better to do but watch people all day and see, oh, this little girl over here moved this way every time at this time of night. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like we have to like really, really, really like reinforce protecting our kids, protecting our families, protecting ourselves because there's somebody that's so much more evil than we could ever imagine out there that's watching our family, our kids, y'all. Like for real. And it's to the point that, yo, I don't know how we're going to stop this, but it's scary. It's really, I'm scared. I'm scared, for real.
True indeed. All right, we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. Not really so much. So
can we play the doggies?
Nah, but what we're going to talk about
oh, God.
Listen, man, I got to talk about my brother, man.
Who that?
50 Cent.
Oh, jeez. 50. What you did, Curtis?
Listen, real talk. How far is too far? How much is too much when it comes to certain things? So I get it. Trolling is a popular thing. I get it.
Right.
But when you're a boss and you're an exec and you running things, should that stop? Should like the pettiness stop?
Yeah.
Should the I'm doing it for the gram stop? And especially at the expense of other people that you call your family.
Yeah.
And I bring this up because is it our fault? So if 50 is a certain way, it's just like if you got a drug dealer in the family, right?
Right.
And not a drug dealer, a drug user. So if you got a drug user in the family, right? And the drug user says, Keisha, let me just get another $20. Keisha, come on, let me get $20. And he's a drug user.
Right.
And he's a crack addict. And you give him that $20 what are you doing?
You're encouraging.
You're an enabler.
You're supporting. You're enabling it. Yes.
You're an enabler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I look at 50, right?
Right.
And when he does something crazy and put it up there on the gram or whatever, and again, I'm in the middle with dude because I met him. I saw another side of him. I saw the side that said, you know what? I may be 50 Cent. I may be this. But at the same time, I'm black. Caller, hold on 1 second. At the same time, I'm black. And when I met him, he did something for our company that said, I'm rocking with y'all. So this dude that we talking about now that has become the troll, and everybody's like, yo, 50 wow, 50 this. 50. It's like, at what point where enough is enough? And we're going to take the call. Damn. Caller from 404, state your name, where you calling from.
It's D from Dunwoody.
I know
D from Dunwoody. What's good?
We really got to discuss 50 Cent. This is the problem. You keep discussing him. That's why he keeps showing out.
Yeah.
We got to talk about it.
If we just ignore him.
No, we can't.
No, we don't.
No.
This is why he keep doing this stupid shit, so we can keep talking about it.
Yeah.
50 Cent is like a grown toddler.
Mm.
He ain't made no record since Candy Shop. Not one good that I've heard. And now he's trying to get attention again. It's like when my baby come to me and she started putting on my pants leg because she want attention. So she tap dance. And she do cute stuff. 50 ain't cute. So he got to do stupid stuff on the internet.
Mm.
I mean, I feel bad that he made fun of the girl hairline. It was a bad picture. I don't know.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Listen. Here's my thing, and this is the point I'm getting at. A lot of times in these situations that we disagree with, and that we say, oh, why this person do that, or why this person do that, is because we enabled that person. We enable people to do a lot of dumb stuff, a lot of things they shouldn't be doing because we endorse it in our own way. Either by liking it, either by putting memes out about it, or even by laughing at it, or whatever the case may be, instead of saying this is wrong or you shouldn't be doing this. Right? Dimitri, if you got a crack, like I said, if you got a crack addict in your house and they saying, D, give me $20, give me $40. You know what they want that $40 for. Why are you giving it to them?
Yeah. I'm not an enabler. That's why I stopped watching 50 Cent a long time. I don't even watch Power no more.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we got to stop enabling the behavior because then you're co-signing it.
Yeah.
Then you're
I've seen that memes everywhere. One meme that he made, I mean, the fact that he got kicked off of Twitter, Instagram,
and
he hanging on with Facebook by a thread.
And that was
marketing. After they still got idiots sharing it.
That was marketing. He wanted to build up. No, 50 wanted to build up his Twitter. So he took himself off of Instagram, and people don't even know that.
Yeah, exactly. He did that purposely.
Yeah, he did that purposely.
Okay. I just heard it. I don't follow Curtis Jackson no more, or Johnson, or whatever his name is.
I can't. I really can't.
D from Dunwoody, we love you.
Yes.
Let me finish getting on Curtis real quick, and then we going on to something else.
Okay.
All right, Mama. Now
I have to say this, right?
Go ahead.
Because whenever, and again, please do not take what I say as I'm, what's the word? Like babying somebody or trying to make light of a situation, because I'm not, right?
Okay.
But this is just coming from somebody who knows a person to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were coming up with 50. Trackmasters, 50 was right there. We did a song with him. He was always with us in the studio. He was always a jokester.
Mm-hmm.
Always a jokester. Like, this is nothing new to me because he was always a jokester. But he also had people texting him a lot. You get what I'm saying? And again, I'm not making light to say that what he's doing is okay or is cool, whatever. But when you somebody who came up in a situation in this industry where you two were bullied, you two were ridiculed, you were snapped on, you were shitted on, people thought you was a joke. They would test your manhood until you whooped their ass. Because we witnessed a couple of ass whoopings because people thought that he was soft. You done got shot how many times? Almost lost your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come up in a lifestyle where people think that it's okay to push you around, sometimes it's almost like you inherit that jokester vibe where it's like, oh, it's just jokes. It's and we know that he's always clowning. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying again that it's right, because feelings do get hurt. Like this whole Notori vibe when she posted the thing where somebody else posted the picture. It wasn't even 50. That's what's so funny. Somebody else posted a picture of Notori with a ponytail on her head and put her next to that Thor-looking dude.
Listen, no, we gonna start it from here.
Who started it?
No, we gonna start it
from him, from Amari pushing her in the seat. God, you see, this is why I can't be here. This is why we can't have a damn show.
All right.
What's happening?
So, 50 put this up,
I
and it says what?
It says power. See, Norm ain't shit. Hold on. Power never ends. Ghost fucked up the edges. Okay, you know what?
Right. No, listen.
But look who laughing. I thought it was Snoop Dogg. I'm sorry.
No, but hold up.
Come on, son. Like,
before I even go to this.
Oh my goodness. Jesus.
No, but listen. So he did that. And then Notori,
she posted it. She was hurt behind it.
Yeah, she was hurt, and then people laughed and people joked about it or whatever. But
what's funny is that them same people that go in her comments saying, "Oh, he ain't in for that. That's so wrong." They was laughing for about 20 minutes before that shit.
Like we just did.
Come on, exactly. Like, cause
but it's still but we know it's wrong. But see. Listen, because at the end of the day, we know it's wrong. I mean, that's her boss. So if your boss is
right,
making
so
fun
are
of
you not gonna be on the next season of Power because your feelings hurt? Or are you gonna show up for taping?
It ain't gonna be no more seasons.
Let's talk about it. Because the last I saw, my man Ghost was falling off a damn balcony, bleeding from his chest.
It's no more seasons.
No, we gotta find out who the hell shot my husband. Who the hell shot Ghost? I said it was Ramona.
That's what
the
Sandy
new
said.
chick that he was with.
No,
it must be a light skin thing.
No,
see?
Sandy said
I said
that,
it was probably Ramona because she was listening in on his conversations.
But I'm gonna tell you why I think it was Ramona.
You think so too?
No, I'm gonna tell you why I think it was Ramona. If you paid attention to when Tariq went to sit down with Ghost at the crib.
Yes.
So this whole season, right? So he wants to talk to Ghost, have a heart to heart.
Right.
Tell me about Breeze. Remember that?
Yeah.
Tell me about Breeze. That was your first. He was like, that was the first person I killed. Blah 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 blah. And that's the only person, like, they discussed.
Exactly.
Right. Breeze is gonna be Ramona's brother. Watch.
Oh yeah, like it has to connect in some type of way.
Breeze is gonna be was Ghost's first kill. Breeze is gonna be Ramona's brother. Watch.
Oh my.
That's
Lord.
my prediction. Maybe not.
I have a few, but I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone until we come back. For real.
Yeah. So then Ghost did that.
Okay, so please show what is this about? Oh my God.
No, I'm saying so.
What is that thing?
I mean, I'm sorry. I said Ghost. 50 did that.
Oh shit. Yeah, but somebody else posted that. I saw that.
It don't matter, but he reposted. It don't matter. So when 50 put up this one, he said, "Who the F did this? Power's number one."
Right.
So Notori responded, "Did we have a fight?"
And I don't know about it.
And I don't know about so confused.
Right.
And then she goes on to say, I'll blow it up a little bit so we can read it. She goes on to say.
Right there?
Yeah. Yes. She goes on to say.
She said, "There's so much I want to say, but you don't even have an Instagram account. So why waste my characters or come out of my character? But do pick up a copy of my upcoming book." Okay, I'm going to say this, right? Because I feel like when you have a show that's as popular and big as Power is right now, the same way This Is Us is popular. The same way, what's the other one? Something Remorse. Ori loves that show. Or
Survivor's Remorse.
Black Lightning, Survivor's Remorse. So Black Lightning, whatever. There's gonna be memes, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be memes to everything that somebody does, says.
But 50 didn't have to repost.
He didn't have to repost it, but I just feel like the same way he was doing that whole shit with everybody who held my bottle of whatever of the leche de mori, whatever that is, you owe me money. I feel like all that shit was a publicity stunt, and I feel like everything that ever happens with shows like that and the characters and the people that's supposed to be family, whatever, is a publicity stunt to like keep the show alive. You get what I'm saying? Because Comcast came and took off Power off the Stars app or whatever, and they fought for it to come back on. We went like 2 weeks without Power being broadcast, being aired. Remember that?
Yeah, but it still was on the app.
Yeah, but it wasn't because I didn't see it.
No, it was on the app.
Comcast, but I just feel like
Comcast
everything
don't
is a
control
stunt.
the app.
I just feel like everything is a freaking stunt.
Yeah, Comcast don't control the app.
I still feel like everything is
cable.
a stunt. I still feel like that because on some real shit. If Power comes back next season and the jury's on, I don't want to hear nobody complaining about her damn hairline and whatever. And her.
They already shot. They shot it already. They shot that.
Okay.
This season that's coming back. They shot.
With that,
8 months ago.
I don't give a shit. But with that being said, if it's like that, if it's that serious, and you felt that bad about what he did and reposting or whatever, guess what? Then sue his ass and make him take it down. Yeah. And end the show, period. Why not? Why not? You went as far as to go on. How you can't? Comcast did it.
They shot it 8
It does not
months
matter.
ago.
It don't matter.
She's contractually no.
So they didn't shoot episodes for Star. Where's Star at?
Where's who?
I'm saying they didn't shoot episodes for the next season of Star ahead of time.
Star just got canceled. Period.
Regardless of whatever, I'm just saying like there's ways around certain things. If your feelings is that hurt, then do something about it.
Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying. I don't want to see another. I don't know. I want to see another season of Power. If that's the case, if you that butthurt,
talking about.
Please. Because if you that butthurt, then I don't want to hear nothing.
Chandler said, "Is he saying that woman looks like one of that character?" Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Wait, what?
Demetria said, "I'm trying to keep my righteous vibe. Please please don't show me that picture again, because I'm gonna start cracking up again."
Exactly. Come on, D. Stop, yo.
A rebaptism. Because my old one is wearing off.
Get the hell off.
Oh, Lord
stop.
Jesus.
They're gonna make their money regardless. Like, stop. I guess to me, it's all a publicity stunt. Don't play me. Lucky,
Jesus.
Look at Lucky.
Jesus.
Ghost slipped on her hairline. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Come on, y'all. Somebody save my statement. Because, like, for real. Look at that. Are you going to show it again?
Oh, did I show it again?
You did.
Oh, Lord Jesus. No.
Oh, my God.
Where's the other
one? For real. Somebody say something. Shit.
This is bugging out. All right, so we off of that.
Are we?
Yeah, we off.
I feel like we just got on the hairline.
No. We off of that.
I'm sorry. I feel like everything's a publicity stunt. I'm sorry.
All right, so I got a lot of music people on, and I'm glad I got you here for this, right?
Are you?
So there was a big uproar when Hot 97, and you got to listen to this.
I'm listening.
When Hot 97 said, "These are the new queens of R&B."
Who that? That's Summer Walker, Queen Naja, and who's that?
Ari Lennox.
Oh, Ari.
Summer Walker, Ari. Queen Naja.
Okay.
All right, so Hot 90 said, "The new queens are R&B." Everybody said, like, what? And they said the same thing basically you said. Who that? Who that? I'm going to say this real quick. Mm-hmm. And being with Akeisha right here, y'all know she's in the R&B group of Lore. And for them to say these are the new queens of R&B, what warrants you to be a queen? One, you got to have a certain amount of body of work.
Right.
You got to have a body of work put in there.
Body of work, not bodies. Sorry.
2, catalog, body of work.
Mm-hmm.
I get like sales, just years in the game. Hot 97, y'all done lost y'all damn mind.
For real.
This is why I don't rock with terrestrial radio no more. This is why I got my own damn radio station.
That's us.
So we can control the narrative. Let me cut this because I'm gonna get cut off.
You know who's forever a queen of R&B to me?
Who's that?
Mary J. Blige.
All right, but it's not no damn, and it's no disrespect to the ladies.
I'm just saying.
I got
because they saying that, but everybody's been like coming down on Summer Walker because Summer Walker has the with the #1 album out right now.
That's dope.
And she pulled back from her tour because she said she has social anxiety issues.
Okay.
And not everybody went from a fan to F this B and because you had all the time to make videos and record songs and come to awards and do whatever. Now you have anxiety, social
But I believe that because when
so do I.
When she got up there and got accepted the award,
mad shy.
She was just like,
I'm just going to
and then what? She's not groomed yet.
She didn't even address her boyfriend.
But
as her boyfriend.
She's not groomed yet for this.
She's not.
You can't be calling people the queens of R&B.
Yeah, stop.
Like listen, man.
They infants. Cut it out.
If somebody said that about Beyonce, I'm gonna give her that. No, this is real talk. I'm gonna give her that. Queen of R&B, whatever. I'm gonna give Beyonce. If somebody even said that about Rihanna, I would rock with that.
Right.
If somebody said that about Mary, of course, I would rock with that. New queens of R&B, they can't get that.
Right. I'm sorry. Orlando said negative Hot 97. Tammy Walker said, fam. Hi, Tammy.
What's up, Tammy?
Lucky said, not bodies, Akisa. Stop. I'm sorry. And Tammy just sent butterflies saying hi.
Listen, man.
Jason Edwards, a.k.a. Fat Lace of the, what is it?
Beards and Ballheads.
Beards and Ballheads show
dude,
on BKS1.
Yes,
hey,
Monday
Jason.
night.
Yes, Monday nights. He said when Mary J got that title early with Queen of Hip Hop Soul, was that too early because she didn't have too much work, or was it cool because she had a new category? Demetra said
she created.
But she created that shit.
Category.
Yeah, she did. And not for nothing, Mary J. Blige literally unfolded in front of us with every what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
And we saw her life basically go through all. Yeah, from what's the 411 to now. We've seen her go through so many changes, and that chick never gave up.
You Remind Me was on what?
Come on now.
What soundtrack was Not Living Large? The other one with Halle Berry. Strictly Business.
Yes.
Strictly Business.
Not even that. We saw her go through a nasty divorce, and she's still popping. She's still touring. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about Mary. Like, don't say nothing about Mary, because Mary deserves that title of queen. I don't care what nobody says. Demetra says, can they be like the ladies in waiting of R&B? Jason also said when she first came out, Lucky said, can we just call them employees? I am dead. And he said, I agree. Jason said, I agree with y'all. Lucky, yes, we can call them employed. Because they got jobs and all that good stuff. But other than that, queens, like, stop.
Queen,
like, y'all got to stop.
The new queens
Stop.
Listen, man.
If we can't sit here and accept Jacquees as the Prince of R&B, like, y'all need to stop.
Yo, cut it the hell out.
Cut that shit all the way out.
So now, even getting back to Ari Lennox,
What?
right?
Come on now.
And I'm going to say this, too. First of all, I've never seen y'all, and I got to use you as an example.
Why?
No, I got to. You've been in the game for a minute.
Mm-hmm. A couple of minutes. 24-year minutes.
Something didn't go your way, or something didn't go your way.
Right.
You didn't get an award that day.
Yeah, we've been nominated.
Listen.
That don't mean...
Listen.
Okay.
All right. Girls, you know what? We've been snubbed. We quit.
Right.
We quit the game.
Right.
This pissed me off.
Listen.
This pissed me off.
Yeah. Are you shitting me right now?
This one I'm about to show y'all.
Girl, grow a backbone. Let me tell you something. We've been in this business 24 years. We had a nomination for Lady of Soul Awards. We've had nominations from what we've heard. That's not gonna make us quit. Like, are you serious right now?
So let me read you this BS.
Please read it, because that's just
After
stupid.
being snubbed at Sunday's November 17th Soul Train Awards, the soul singer took to Twitter on Monday, November 19th, to express her frustrations in what has since become a 2-day Twitter conversation. In a set of now deleted tweets, yeah, she deleted that shit. Ari first spoke of her album, Shea Butter Baby, saying it was a soul album for black people. Her words then became a bit more targeted as she made it clear that she was more than disappointed that the project didn't get any praise at the Soul Train Awards. I want this shit way more than it wants me. I'm learning I have to stop caring. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm not built for those things. LMAO, she wrote. She returned to Twitter on Tuesday with more to say after fans begged her not to take her loss to heart. It's not just an award. It wasn't any awards show. It was the Soul Train Awards. As you can see, I'm a big fan of soul music and a huge fan of the Soul Train history, Ari explained. Being snubbed was something I always expected and wasn't definitely prepared for, just not by them.
Insert.
All right. And then listen. She said, my intent was never to shade other nominees. I'm hurt and I don't expect soulless haters to understand that. She added, every time I wrap my mind around it, it just can't accept it. It feels like a breakup. I made a soulful album. I never ran from who I am. I just expected that one platform to understand this. And then she posted up, I'm not selling out, so I quit. Bye.
Right.
Peace. If you quitting that easily for something you're supposed to love and be passionate about,
homegirl,
for a God-given talent, if you quitting that easily, it's not for you.
Girl,
maybe it's not for you.
You just made it here. You just got here. Is she serious?
How did we get here?
Yo, bitches ain't supposed to be here. Like, cut it out. Like, I'm just saying, take your wins for what they are. Take your losses for what they are. Because we've been here 24 years. And people will call us bitter out the ass all day. We're nowhere near bitter. We just, when you know what you deserve and you know what you could have had and whatever, it shouldn't make you bitter. It should just make you work harder. That's it. Because we've been here 24 years. We've been nominated. We've been snubbed, whatever the hell you want to call it. But we're still here. We're still, we're trying to work. Like, you just got here 15 minutes ago and you acting like your whole life is over. Are you shitting me right now? Yeah. Stop. Like, shut up. Yo, you already complaining. Like, what?
Cut it the hell out.
That to me proves that you're not built for this.
I've been in this game for a long time. Did I quit?
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. I know. Shout out to Tony Coleman. He on the check-in. He been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, stop.
Did he quit?
Stop.
I know many artists, many musicians, many people that's in this entertainment game that because you didn't get an award. Right. First of all, if you let awards validate you, you shouldn't be in the game anyway.
And that's what's so funny. Like, somebody asked me that the other day. I swear to God, one of my closest friends said, because she was asking me, like, you guys never been to whatever. I never seen you guys at whatever. And I'm like, yeah. And I was saying, we're good with that. It's fine. And she was like, but you guys are still good with performing? I'm like, yeah, because to us, what makes it special for us, despite what we've been through, every single time we get on that stage and we hear people singing our songs and we see people coming up to us and saying how much that song meant something to them or it changed their lives or it helped them get through a certain phase, that's our validation. Like, I would like the award. Yes, of course we would. We would like our plaques. Of course we would, because everybody else got plaques but us. And I'm going to keep on saying this shit. Aaliyah's probably going to cringe, but it's okay. But at the end of the day, honestly speaking, like, what the thing that means more to us is when we get on stage and people can actually, like, they can, what's the word? They can relate to us. And they feel like, yo, like, these chicks been out for however amount of years and they still make me feel this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the validation right there. God still having us here to wake up and say, yo, record one more damn song or go do that show. It's validation.
True indeed.
This generation got it twisted. Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all in for.
Yo, shout out to everybody on checking, man. Listen.
It's all good.
You either about this life or you ain't. It's that simple. Yo, check this out.
Oh.
Real quick. January 4th. January 4th. Get y'all tickets for the NJ Pack. Your boy.
Ja Rule.
Yes.
Ja Rule, Ashanti, and my homegirl. I love her, Little Mo. are going to be performing at NJ Pack. But the most important part of all that is that my partner, my buddy, my family, my love, DJ Storm Norm will be DJing for the after party. He had that shit rocking last week for the Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan,
The Shaka Khan after party. Yes.
Shaka Khan after party.
And he also did the Temptations.
And the Temptations.
And what else? That was it, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
so they got
rocking.
me back January 4th.
I'm coming out the back door.
NJ Pack. I want to see all y'all in the building. Listen, man,
Yes.
tickets not that expensive.
They're
Get your
not.
tickets. Come rock out with Ashanti, Ja Rule,
Yes,
Lloyd,
Little Mo.
man. I'll be on the set, rocking on the set.
Lucky
for
you
the
coming?
The official NJ Pack after party right
Yes.
there, man, right there. So as soon as Ja Rule or Ashanti hit their last note,
it's
as
on
soon as
and
y'all,
popping.
as soon as y'all stand up, I'm right there. The after party was amazing. The last time it was
Yep.
epic.
The funny thing was that
yes.
Steve Lavelle was there with you.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
I got,
he
I
did
didn't
show
tell
up.
you, but I got 6 phone calls from people that actually went to the show.
Yes.
And was like, yo, DJ Storm, that's your partner, right? From BKS1 Radio. I said, yeah, why? Yo, we just came back from NJ Pack. He had that shit rock. They was bigging you up. That you was playing all the good music and
Salute.
whatever, and all the videos I saw. You guys have to come out and support. Like, come out to support the venue, to support the artists, but also come out and support one of the hottest DJs in Jersey, in the tri-state area. And I'm not just saying that because I love him. Like, he really gets shit, like, rolling and rock. Like, yo, I love you. Seriously. Like, when I'm having a bad day and I can make it out to Fridays and whatever, like, therapy. For real.
No
You
doubt.
guys got to get your tickets for that NJ Pack show January 4th.
January
Seriously.
4th is going down, man.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So get your tickets, go online,
Mhm.
get your tickets
Oh.
at NJ Pack.
Lucky said that's right before my birthday. You got to come out then.
Yeah.
Yes. He said if being snubbed makes you feel bad, you need to rethink your life and career.
Absolutely.
The worst snub I remember was India Arie, when she was definitely deserving this year.
Mhm.
Shit happens. Accolades. Hold on. Accolades shouldn't define your love for your craft.
No doubt.
Yep.
No doubt. All right, y'all know what it is, man. Listen, make sure if somebody missed the show, y'all share the show out. Click the share button.
Mhm.
No matter what platform you're watching us on, whether it be YouTube, Twitter, Periscope,
Yes.
Facebook, whatever the case may be. We all over the place, man. Live, the TuneIn app. Just share it out. Click the show, share it out. We'll be back next Thursday
Yes, we
for the
will.
official Storm Warner show. We are here. We back, baby.
We back.
We are back.
We
We
back,
here.
we back.
Thursdays, the Storm Warner show. You can also catch me on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Yes.
Y'all know what it is and everything. You can catch me too as the DJ of the Live and the Cypher show.
Yes.
And just
listen out for like
we here.
events and stuff
Yeah.
just to come out and support.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah, Fridays. Every single
Today.
Friday. Today, actually. In Piscataway, 1305.
13:15.
Oh, see, I messed that up, but I messed up the phone call. 1315 Centennial Avenue in Piscataway, New Jersey. Tonight, come and support. It's happy hour. You got all types of discounts. You got
Yes.
DJ Storm Norm.
The
you got,
official Friday
who else?
Night Live, the happy hour
Yes.
mix is going down from
DJ
10 p.m.
KT, DJ
to 1 a.m.
Sassy,
Yes,
DJ
powered.
Jess,
Yes.
Storm Norm the General, and DJ Smooth P. That's the family right there.
All powered by
Yes.
BKS1Radio.com.
Come out and
Yo,
support. Mm-hmm.
listen, come out tonight. I'm going to tear Fridays down. We're going to have some fun.
Literally.
Yes, yes, yes. We're going to have some fun. And if I see you, and I know you haven't been there in a minute, or it's your first time, I may even buy you a drink.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know how I get down.
I'm coming. Let me stop.
Yeah, you know how I get down. So y'all know what it is, man. Listen, we want to thank everybody for
We
tuning
love
in.
you guys. Thank you.
Nothing but love for you. And always remember, this shows it's never about us.
It's about you.
Because
You are the next best kept secret.
And
I
we
ain't
love
Mr.
y'all.
Beat, son.
Yes,
What?
and we love y'all. And
I
it's
love
not a
you.
damn thing
And
y'all
I
can
love
do
you.
about
Ain't
it.
shit you can do about it. See, he's a nice one. I'm the cusser. I'm sorry. I'm
Y'all
working
know what
on
it is, man. BKS1 Radio, the Storm Warner Show. Share this out, y'all.
Yes.
We the
We
truth.
love you guys for real.
Peace and blessings. We love y'all guys.
Like he said, oh shoot, love y'all. Good night.
January 4th, come on out.
Yes.
Have a great time.
Get your tickets.
NJ Pack, baby.
Okay.
customs.